Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Let's Run It podcast, where we talk about sports, life, and brotherhood. Hosted by the CRB.
Hey, what's good? It's your boy Mister and the seller with the fellas.
Oh, nah, this Phil, aka P-Lot, aka the People's Champ. Let's do this.
What's happening? This Mark. I'm flowing from the Survivor Scrolls and spitting facts like a sports almanac.
Whoa, this Javon, also known as JD from the CRB. We about to come with it.
And this your boy Ivory. And y'all know what's up, so let's run it. Whoa, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Let's Run It with the CRB. What's up? I got my boy Mark Breezy in the house.
Let's go.
We missing Mr. Feels Good. We missing Mr. tonight. And JD, he's in the motherland, but me and Mark Breezy gonna handle this tonight. So what's up, y'all? What's up, world? What's up, Facebook family?
What's up, man? We missed on Thursday. We just bringing it to you real quick on Friday, real quick, so we could keep everybody informed and let them know that we still kicking.
Yep, we still rolling. And we got some topics we're gonna talk about tonight. We're gonna talk about the NBA schedule. The schedule is out. Them boys gonna play. We know we got that pandemic going on, but they got something scheduled and hooked up. We also gonna talk about some words that Mark Cubans said out there to all the high up people, white people that don't understand. So we're gonna tell you what he said about that. Also, we're gonna give you some of the players' commentary, how they think about playing in this pandemic go. And last but not least, we're gonna inform you all on what we think that the reform should be when we try to get this thing handled with this police brutality. All right.
Police reform, yeah, trying to get that
reform. All right.
And we taking comments too. So if you got a comment you got a question or you got something to add, we're gonna bring it up. We're gonna bring it up in the show, and we're gonna probably touch on that and elaborate on anything y'all ask. So hey, give us a shout out there.
All right. Mark, what's going on with that the NBA situation?
Oh man, so with the NBA, I just got up on it today actually. So I was reading it through. So basically, 22 teams gonna participate in the abbreviated schedule, and 16 of the teams, both from each conference, are already in the playoffs. Like they're scheduled. Well, as of now, they're in the playoffs. Based off of their schedule. So they're going to let an additional 6 teams in there, and all those 6 teams have to be within, well, I guess 3 from each conference again. All of them have to be within 6 games of the 8th seed that's already there. So they're going to run it. They're going to run it with the 22 team, basically 22 team play-in to the playoffs, which is a nice little concept. I'm not sure how many games that they're gonna play to even before they end the season and go into the playoffs. I haven't seen any schedule, no official number of games yet.
And before we continue, I forgot to put that out there. This is always our show tradition. Let's get our drinks up, Mark.
Oh yeah, got it.
Take a sip.
Oh, let's go.
Here we go. We about to run it now. Okay, and to my understanding, Mark, they out there and they're gonna play out all the games in Orlando, right? Out there in
Orlando, I think they're gonna be every game gonna be at the ESPN Wide World of Sports in Orlando.
So they're gonna have, and then I heard they're gonna be housing them on like a campus, where that campus will be try to be corona free. They're gonna have a scheduling to where the players move this way, that way, and only certain people in and certain people out. That's what I heard, and they already got it set. I heard them talk.
So they're gonna have they don't have a concentration camp with the NBA players. You know,
Basically. And I heard them talk on ESPN today, and they was talking about it. Richard Jefferson and Big Perk. It was like, man, it's gonna be the best protection money could buy for those players.
Oh, yeah?
They don't want it to go wrong. And the NBA owners got a lot invested in this, so they don't want it to go wrong. So,
but my thing is, are they letting the fans in? You know?
I didn't see that part. I would.
Because them Pelicans, they definitely playing when we down there. They gonna play Saturday night at 6, playing the Clippers.
What?
Yeah, I'm looking at the schedule right now, bro. Hold on, cause hold on. Let me see.
No. They start at the end of the month, at the end of July.
Nah, they starting at July 30th, which is Thursday.
You mean July 30th, not June 30th?
Oh, I'm thinking June. I'm tripping.
Boy, don't get me excited, boy. You get me excited.
I'm tripping, dog. I'm looking
excited around here, man.
June like a mug.
Hey, look here, world. Y'all know what's up, man. We dying for some kind of sports. We know the pandemic going on, and we want everybody to be safe and careful. But we just dying for some sport. Just to shift gears a little bit.
Right.
We know everything that's going on, but So, a couple of players not really feeling that, Mark.
Yeah, man. Like a couple of them got a little mixed bag on both the Corona take of it and the movement take on it. With the anti-racism movement, anti-black racism movement that they got going on. So a lot of these players saying they feeling like the NBA is chasing the dollar and not really concerned with the movement as far as anti-black racism. And like players like Avery Bradley, Kyrie Irving, Steven Jackson, even though he's not in the league, but he associated. A lot of players like that, they have a little issue with the NBA trying to rush back. And they feel a certain way, like the NBA is ignoring the cause or whatever.
Right. Well, and I feel that, you should be able to make a decision to be like, well, I don't want to do that or whatever. And then it look like the NBA is kind of respecting that, and moving on from it or whatever. But I mean, it's exciting to see them try to pull this off. So we'll see. And and I ain't lie to you, dog. It's kind of like I'm trying to remember all the teams that was really popping besides the obvious ones, And if people had some people injured, they should be back now. Everybody should be ready to roll.
Yeah. But at the same time, I can feel what the players saying. Some of them that's got questions on starting is because as soon as sports start, black people gonna their attention span. Black people's attention span is so short. So when sports start, you're gonna almost be pacified and forget about the cause. Some of them they're gonna go back to watching their TVs, having their cookouts, getting prepared for the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that don't happen, and they keep that, and the players keep that message out there, even during when they start. Keep that message to keep pushing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And quick to jump to this story. The linebacker that plays for the Colts. I think this is like second or third year. Oh man, I hate that, but I can't remember he's a Pro Bowl type.
He was like an all-pro dude. Yeah, all-pro dude. I know you're talking about.
He was speaking. Yeah, he had an incident at Chipotle. He had an incident at Chipotle, and he came out and said something about it, and he spoke about that, about the white supremacy type thing going on. But he was also saying that he excited to get it going because they want that platform to make it known. He can play ball, and at the same time he's like, no, let me use this platform to make y'all know. Look, what's going on? It's injustice going on, in America. So I like that. So I think LeBron and all the other the activist type players, they'll be able to, do their thing and
as long as they don't get lost, they don't that message get lost when sports start up. That's the only thing I'm a little concerned about, because America in general has a short, very, very short attention span, and if something happening to where you could kind of escape from the reality, they'll do it in a minute.
Oh yes, they would.
So what you was so let me know. Tell them about the Mark Cuban situation. Since we was talking about the players activists.
Okay, Mark Cuban came out and said some real strong things, controversial things that, trying to give white people attention. You know what I'm saying? He was saying, I'm gonna read you some of the words he was saying. He was saying, I need all of us, speaking to I guess everybody, white people. I need all of us to really open up and talk to each other, even when it's difficult. Mark said during his brief speech at the beginning of the event, he also went to say the reality is, to be brutally honest, we people talk about white privilege. We get defensive when they talk about it. Then he says we all have this mechanism that I call manufactured equivalency to try to protect ourselves. Well, I have a lot of black friends. That's the kind of things they'll say. We'll say, I grew up with a mixed community. I'm not like that. I can't possibly be someone who takes advantage of white privilege and manufactured equivalency. Then he says, it's incumbent on us to stop doing that, because that doesn't move us forward when we do that. That's part of having courageous conversations. Right.
So basically he's saying, cut the shit, white America. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to hear that you got white friends. I mean, you got black friends. We don't want to hear that you never noticed white privilege, or we don't want to hear you compare our struggle to something that you've been through. Just go ahead and help us. I mean, not help us, but just stay quiet and not give us any friction when you know good and well we're being mistreated out of it. So
yeah, it's almost like you're trying to water down the message. You know what I'm saying? By saying, well, I got black. No. We're not talking about you. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about the idea of white supremacy. We're talking about advantages. Advantages out there, and majority is taking those advantages, and don't be one of them that's, I don't do that, but yeah, you do, because it's there for the taking. It's there for the taking. Even
if you don't notice it, there's a reason why you don't notice it, because it's so ingrained in the fabric of the United States, where white people ain't supposed to know it. Black people know it because we can see it. It's so blatant to us. You know what I'm saying? All right, you can see it. It's almost like we got, like they in the dark, we got night vision, and we can see all that. We can see everything. Like we got the predator vision. You know how the predator can see the glow. Like we can see that. Infrared. Yeah, we see infrared. We can see the heat. The heat coming off of y'all, baby. You got it, nigga. So they don't want to hear that.
Yeah, and it's like an excuse, and it's like you denying what I'm saying. Like I'm coming. Look, do you hear what I'm saying? And you're like, no, I got friends. Nah, man, look, it's out there.
It's time wasting, dog. It's time. I attribute that to time wasting. They waste time when it comes to that, and you shouldn't entertain it really, because they know it. They know it more than you do. I guarantee you they do.
And you're right about that. So sometimes we find ourselves spending too much time trying to explain to somebody that ain't trying to hear.
Time waste. They ain't gonna hear it anyway. It's time wasting.
Yeah, they think that, and the idea is they think they're exempt by the things that they're saying. You're like, no. Remember I was talking to you about this. You know how we always see images of like a little black kid and a white kid. They don't really look at race. They don't know anything, and they come up together. But the problem is white supremacy come into play, especially when they become adults. And that part of it don't mean nothing. That advantage still gonna be there. And if I'm Johnny, and then I know Larry, Look, I'm getting that advantage still. So that it's the issue that we trying to make it, equality across the board.
Right.
Man. For real.
Right. But I'm past the equality part, dog. Forget all that. We've been trying equality since Martin Luther King, dog.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
Let's be real. We've been trying equality forever. Just give us our due, give us what we want, and leave us alone. Basically, we'll community police what we got. We don't need a seat at the table. Just as long as you give us our due. Because we always try to get that seat at the table. Since Martin Luther King been trying to get a seat at the table, trying to get our voice heard. We've been voting. We've been lining up for vote, but we still in this same situation. So, no, it's about time to just get what we need and leave us alone. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at this point.
And and it's an easy fix. And that's how I'd be like, man, what's going on? Do y'all only see things in fighting? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? Because it's an easy fix. Just give us our demands. We bled for this country. We bled. We know that. Y'all know the story. We don't gotta keep repeating it over and over again and move forward. And being that Mark Cuban is a 10%er, he up there. He was like, you know what? Let me get out. Hey, I'm gonna be real with it. Let me put it out there.
Right.
And he put it out there, and I figured some people won't like it, but oh well. It ain't about what people like right now. Say what
Not
you
at
gotta
all.
say.
Not at all.
What you gotta say. Say what you gotta say.
Right. Yeah. So that's what it is on that. Look. Hey, like I said, let's stay focused, even when these sports start ramping up again. Look, man, we still got to fight out here. We still got a job to do. Don't let sports distract us. Let's keep our eye on the prize so we can get what we need as a community.
Right. And the thing is, for a while, this is gonna become a way of life for us in the Black community. We checking you, we coming at you, and straight up. Whether it's 5 years from now, I'm still gonna be looking at you like, what? You know what I'm saying? Because they've been doing it for so long, you got to stay on it, and you got to believe they're going to revert back to it. Because I was thinking about it, Mark, like you were saying about Dr. King. You're right. We get into something, we be like, yeah, we free us, and they give us a little something, and we be like, all right. And then, we turn back around, start 40, and then you be like, here we go again, because we didn't complete it. We didn't finish it.
Well, that's a little bit of it, but you always gotta watch the trick bag. If the dominant society, I'll call them the dominant society, if they agree on something too easily, there's a trick bag somewhere in there. Just like they agree with the minority status, they agree with the what you call that? What's that? When affirmative action and stuff like that. They harp and put those in place, but then they quickly made white women minority. White women get the most affirmative action than anybody ever, and with this when it comes to affirmative action. So don't let them run the game that we got set aside for us, where we only get crumbs of those programs. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, we have to side-eye everything that they initially agreed to if we didn't put forward those parameters ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, in the way we would negotiate, and we should negotiate very high. Start high and almost feel make them real uncomfortable with what we say. So they'll come down and be like, oh, we'll give you this. Then you're like, all right, that's what we wanted anyway. You know what I'm saying? So right. So that's just that's the way you got to do it.
You got to look at same way you'll do it. Somebody they hit you in your car. You're gonna be up in August for 20 billion now. I need 20 billion in my net.
Hey man, I'll give you 10 million. All right. All right, let me sign that.
I guess so. I guess I'll take that.
I'll take that.
Yeah. So,
but that's how you gotta work it. That's how you gotta work it, bro.
Everybody, and just be on alert, y'all. We talking real talk. You know, just real talk, and everybody be aware of what's going on.
Okay, so in the comments, that boy Javon said, what did Mark Cuban say?
Basically, I just read it, but basically he was saying that they need to have this uncomfortable conversation because it's gonna be an uncomfortable conversation. The kind of conversation where you be like, everybody legs start moving, get edgy, like, oh, hold on, what you know, but it's a conversation that needs to be had. And basically, he also saying that stop saying the little brush offs. Oh, I know I got black friends, or you know what? I got in the community. I got a mixed son down the line. No, it ain't about that. It's about the white supremacy advantage that they've been taking advantage of.
And that's what Mark Cuban was trying to convey. He's like, acknowledge your white privilege, and stop denying your white privilege in order to ignore the black brutality or the black racism. That's basically what he's saying.
Yeah, and I heard Shannon Sharp and Skip talking about it. Skip say, yeah, we have an advantage, and yes, we do in everything. And then Shannon Sharp was like, I appreciate you for saying that. That's where we could start. We start right there. You know what I'm saying? Because if you say it's there, then we can be like, okay, well, look, this is what we gonna do. But like 100 years later, we still talking about the same thing. You know
same.
What I mean? Like,
it's always gonna always recycle itself.
Change our clothes and put on the 1920 shoes. It's the same thing, man. So right now, let's have that. We gonna have that conversation. We gonna have it.
Right.
You know.
Right. Yeah.
So anybody else? Anybody? Let me see. Whoa, what's up, T? What's up, Trevin? Shout out. What's happening, y'all?
What's happening, people? What's happening? Hey, anything y'all got for us that y'all want us to touch on, man, or anything on y'all mind going on in y'all area that we need to be notified of so we can speak on? Then let us know in the comments, and we'll jump right on that too. You did so.
Hey, while you're talking about that pandemic status, what's your pandemic status over there in Shaw?
Oh man, they're making face masks mandatory at every public spot. They still in phase 2, so where they letting you in the restaurants and letting you do certain things like almost phase 2 level, but they requiring face masks now. So that's where we at. And our numbers are not really increasing up here like some cities in the country right now.
Yeah, because out here in H-Town, we went back to level 1. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got an Amber Alert, like boom, level 1, mask up, alert. I'm like, damn, and everybody's been getting it. Everybody I talk to out here, and it's basically the same thing, in which I think like Charlotte and North Carolina trying to be smart about it, where they see where it's affecting one place, then everybody follow suit. You don't need to see the numbers for you to make a decision like that,
Right. Well, speaking of that, Doug, I saw an article where it was actually an article or an ad or like a commercial where they're saying we can't they can't defeat this COVID virus. We need the black population participation in the vaccine. You heard that before?
I don't have to hear it. My ears are on their own. My ears like gloop.
Yo, they trying to recruit. They trying to recruit black people to try this vaccine, dog. Y'all better be careful out there, man. They really gonna, and I don't think they even got the money for this thing.
Man, ain't no vaccine. You quarantine yourself 14, 20 days. You take the regular stuff that you've been taking and get through it. And unless you really bad, where you gotta go to the hospital, you know what I'm saying? You can't do nothing. There's nothing you can do about that. You go to the hospital, but you ain't about to make me voluntarily do nothing like that. You tripping?
Voluntarily? Look, they asking you right now. Before you know it, they're gonna be telling you, you gotta do it.
Shoot.
That's the thing. And they do it to black people.
Well, look, I could be sick as hell. They're gonna be like, get him, catch him. I'll be running through the hospital. Like, man, y'all better get out of my way. I ain't taking none of that. I don't trust that.
Hey.
And it's a shame, dog. We don't trust.
You shouldn't.
Trust them like that, dog.
You shouldn't, dog. You shouldn't.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, they and when they first came out with it, they try to make this. Y'all, you remember this black? They try to make this black woman as the person that like was working on the vaccine and was real close. You heard about that? Like she was a black chick. Trump them had her up there.
Yeah.
And all that.
Yeah.
And it was like, man, we don't even know this black lady, man. Who is this? And when you go look up on social media, she had a lot of little negative stuff to say about black people. And like, cause she was like African or Caribbean or something like that. But the American black, she had a lot of bad negative, always tweeting about negativity about blacks. Mm-hmm. But then everybody started calling out the Trump administration about it. So she disappeared. Now they got another black lady that's out there trying to be in the forefront to get black people to come out, man. Y'all gotta watch the trick bags, boy. They full of games out here, man.
Hey, man, look. Why you saying that, Monk? This is something that y'all need to understand. In America, us black people, we are important. Like, you know what I'm saying? We talk about it a lot. You know what I'm saying? We bled for this. No, we are important. They ain't trying to do this to nobody else. They're trying to do it to us for a reason. We're important, and keep our head up, man. Keep our head up, man. Don't let them try.
We are guinea. I mean, we are important. I know what you're saying, but the way they see us is guinea pigs and expendable. We can kill them off, you know.
Well, they also, Mark, why not do that? Keep us down, because we the people they fear. Keep us down. Yeah, you know.
I always stay away from the fear word. They ain't scared of black people, bro. The only thing they're scared of is black genes annihilating their race. To where if they white women or they white men start having babies with black people, this world gonna turn black real fast. Because their white genes is done. That's the only thing that they scared of.
Did it say he out there in Iowa, and it's the same regulations going out there. And he also say they had 2 white supremacist doctors, you know what I'm saying, that came out. And of course, we don't need to say CP name. We're not gonna give her no fire. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to say
yeah.
And they about to throw it to us in a minute. Here y'all go.
Wait. Oh, he mean Owens. I was thinking about the basketball player when he said Parker.
Nah, Candace Parker.
Yeah, but the one I'm thinking the one y'all talking about is Owens.
Oh, Candace Owens. It must be Candace.
Yeah.
Yeah, Candace Owens. I'm not that familiar. I just heard it one time and I was like, I'm done. I already know this.
Yeah. She's really she is a time waster because she has no power to do anything. So it wastes the energy to even talk to somebody like that, bro.
I'm a Rosa 220. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's so many up there, man. It's so many. Yeah. But she gonna get used up and thrown away just like they all do. Like there's no retirement plan for coons. That's all I'm saying. No retirement. There's nothing. You're gonna eventually have to crawl back. Yeah, you're gonna have to crawl back to us eventually. Because they're gonna do you wrong and you're gonna be like, well, I'm black. Nah, you don't get that privilege. You don't get that.
In the history of coondendom, I ain't never seen a coon
retire on the islands. No, they get used up and thrown out. No, know them, boy.
You ever say Dave Chappelle, you don't know my power. I'm like, girl, please.
Man.
Girl,
just because you got a couple of little white dudes sprung out on that little cootie, it's gonna eventually wear down. They ain't gonna be worrying about you. But yeah, man, that's crazy though.
But since we in this spot here, we gonna get on this reform. You know, this police brutality, and then a lot of times we ask for stuff, we be we ain't being broad enough. We need to be more specific. So we're gonna tell you some suggestions that we think we could do to reform everything, with the police. All right. What you got, Mike? What you got for me?
Yeah, man. So just a little context or backstory on, not backstory, but what recently happened in Colorado. They was the first to do some sort of reform on police injustice, basically. So what they did was they just made it easier to sue the person, the policeman himself. The police can't hide behind certain statutes in the law. I forgot the name of the statute. What is it called, man? Something where if they're a worker of the state or the government, they can hide behind the government, and then the government have to take the responsibility of paying out the family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Which this is kind of sort of what some people has been pushing for, where every police could have a insurance policy, and if that insurance policy pays out, that police has to either lose his job or come out his own money to pay for the civil suit, right? And with his own insurance and all that kind of stuff. His premium goes up. So if you want to continue to be a police officer, he has to pay a high premium to be that. You know what I'm saying? Because he got a record he got a long record of abuse. So that's what Colorado is kind of pushed, and they push forward as a reform option. But it didn't say nothing about these people being punished for their crimes. Like, no jail time. They didn't say anything about that. So you don't really get justice. You get money. This is just the same stuff. Because just like with Tamir Rice and all these other people that's got killed by the cops, yeah, the person get killed and your family get broke off a couple of $1,000s. That's nothing. And then that cop is still on the street, still in danger, still endangering your community. So reform should look like the same thing that we get as citizens. You break the law, you go to jail. Right. That's the reform. That's called justice. You break the law, you go to jail. Even though from here on out, I mean, really, basically since the protest started, any cop that's been violating civil rights or anything like that, they have been fired. That never happened before, ever. They started firing people now.
Man, you know the guy, the police, the officer that shot, what's his name, Sterling in Baton Rouge? Remember that guy?
Yeah.
You know that guy got suspended, and he was getting paid for a whole year before they decided to fire him for a whole year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's money.
But now that the protest has started, they've been firing dudes right on the spot. Like when they violate and they did something, fire, done. And then they wait to see it for the DA to review it, and then they bring forward charges now, which is perfect. That's justice that we need, but we need to keep that pressure on them. Now we just need them to get arrested immediately, not just fired. Because what happens is they'll get fired, and then under the table they'll go to another neighboring precinct and get on. So,
and you know what? How about this, though, Mark? How about we make the hiring, you know what I'm saying, sheriff or whoever's the hiring, how about we make them accountable too for hiring?
Oh, yeah.
Make them accountable. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's how I work in corporate America. If you're a manager of a team and one of your persons on your team is stealing and doing this and this and that, and you let him get by, your job is in danger too. You know what I'm saying? So that's real talk right there.
Yeah, because that, you know, if I'm the chief, you know what I'm saying, I'm looking at your resume. Hold on, what you did? Oh man, they try to say I did this 10 times. Nah, man, we gonna move on. We're gonna move on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It should be like it should be the blackballing of the police. You know what I'm saying? Look, hey man, sorry dog, you got blackball. You know what I'm saying? Like meaning like it's a chain reaction. Man, look, we can't let you in. Why y'all can't let me in, brothers? Man, look, got too much on your resume, dog. You
Right,
can't get in.
right,
You can't
right.
get in. But it don't matter where you go in America, that should follow the same creed. You know, I think the government should step in there, like you were saying, like make it federal. So where they step in there, okay, you've been hiring a lot of offenders. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Making a
Right.
and you know, I don't know if they could do that, but that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah. Even but I'm down. I'm down to even make the police private companies though.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah. Well, I've been hearing communities talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna say no name, you know, but I got people that I know or whatever, and they, you know, they're not black, they're white people, and then, you know, they talking, and, you know, I'm like, okay, you saying a few things, okay, I see what side you on. But at the same time, they was talking like, okay, if we go with this non-police, okay, so what about our tax-paying money for the police and all that? And I said, well, you know what? You can have that conversation right there. Talk about that later. You know what I'm saying? But that lets me know that this is making people, you know how you think of, okay, well, I'm a bad person or whatever, and I've been doing whatever I want. Now I got you detouring. You know what I'm saying? Now you're detouring to be like, well, man, they got this, I can't do. So now you start talking about, well, I'm spending my money on that. Okay, well, you deal with that. Deal with yours. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with that. Can police?
But they don't. But that's the thing. Don't let. I hate when white people start bringing up tax money and all this.
Yeah.
They don't know where their tax money going at all. Not as much as you know. That's just a time wasting mechanism that they bring up as.
But they squeezing them though. They gonna keep going to every facet until they squeezed all the way out. I like that.
They try to, but I be like, look, y'all don't know where y'all tax money go. Please be real.
They don't really care. They don't care.
Because
really,
with the private companies, if you get a private police company, every city can have the owner hire their own private police company. Black people should be first priority. If you got a security firm, a black security firm, and you wanna have control of this part of Houston, you know what I'm saying? You get a contract with the government. That's where our tax dollars will go. Let's get our mayor to get us a black security firm to police our neighborhoods, our communities. That's how we should do it. We should do community policing by way where we hire our own police.
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That would be gangster. Because when you're private companies, you held to a higher standard than the government. I think so. A government, I should say institution. Like with the police, they get away with everything because they're so hidden and within the laws. If you get a private company, you can hit them with all kinds of sanctions, and I mean not sanctions, but penalties and fines and fees, and then they'll get rid of that bad apple. They'll be like, oh nah, you gotta go, bro.
You'll lose your contract.
Right, lose your contract, do all this.
Mm-hmm.
Man, look, so you gotta be on pins and needles.
Yeah, you got to. Just reform it back to where police handling situations. They're not handling situations to be like, you know what? I think I'm gonna beat the piss out of this dude tonight. I feel like beating him. So whether they looking at it like, no, I'm not about to do that. You know, I'm handling these people with respect, and they gonna, they handle me with respect. If I do what I got, like, not just like I could do whatever I want, then that's when you start doing foolishness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when they think they're above the law.
You're above the law, you start doing foolishness. So I mean,
So with and what I was all about to ask you about suck. But go ahead, girl, my fault.
Yeah, it's moving in that direction, but once again, y'all, we just gotta keep putting this pressure on, and just always, because you know what I do now? When I wake up in the morning, normally niggas, you just wake up in the morning, you might pray or whatever you might do and think about your day. But when I wake up in the morning, I think about my people, are we good? I think every morning I wake up now, I be like, we good? Y'all good? Everybody good? And concerned about black people in America, just being concerned. And I think all of this has got everybody's attention, and we should be like that. I think that'll help us really come together and stay strong in this as time go along. Because like Mark said, you'll start to try to forget. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't really worrying about it. LeBron, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It just feels so good not to really worry, not to have that kind of, because you feel pressure when you fighting the war. Because basically we are in the war. We've been in the war. There's a lot of people, like black people know how to party and drink and smoke and watch sports and know how to keep that out of their mind. You know, they won't be. That's how they cope with being oppressed. With they just look at their favorite rappers, their favorite basketball players, and they live life through that, and they be like, man, we good, we have fun, we got culture, whatever. But at the end of the day, man, if y'all want this thing to end, you gotta keep going in the direction we're going right now. You gotta keep focused when sports start. Cause don't believe me, the government is pushing them sports teams to start, so they can get these boys off the streets, get our people off the streets, and they can start making money again.
Yeah.
You know, so
because the pandemic was the perfect storm, because
it was.
It got us thinking. It got us like, man, you know what? You know what I'm saying? But then the distractions will come back, back to normal life and all this type of thing. But we're gonna find ourselves back here again. You know what I'm saying? So we I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd be like, when I hear them give us something, I'd be like, more. Okay.
That's not enough.
That's not enough. Keep going. Hey, there's some years to this. Yeah,
oh man.
It's some years. I look, and the thing is, I'm like, it's about to come. Somebody gonna be like, what about us? I'm be like, well, I can't even see that far right now. You know what I'm saying? I can't see. It's so much on us right now. I can't see that far. You know
Who cares about them, man? That's my thing. Like,
they got it. You good.
Yeah, right. Y'all came up off our backs, man. Come on now. Everybody, even when you got people, I've had people tell me, well, my people never really on slavery. We came after all the slavery was over. Like, we came to this country after. I say, but you still benefiting for coming over here. You was able to come over here and get to where you want because your skin is a certain color. They don't know you Russian.
Fresh off the boat.
They don't know you. They don't know you Russian or France or from France or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Man, let me tell you something. Trump's wife barely can speak English and getting all the perks. She getting all the perks. Was the day she stepped toe over here, getting all the perks. You know what I'm saying?
You said Trump wife.
You know what I'm saying? I could be Hakeem from Zamunda. They're gonna be like, boy, wash them windows just like all them boys.
Nah, they're gonna tell you not to mess with them African Americans. That's what they're gonna stay away from them.
Yeah.
They don't want you to link up.
Well, and and this too, this is what I want to point on too. People, and then me and you talked about this one time. People think that this is not ours, and we think that, well, we not in our place. No, this is ours. This is ours. We belong here, just as much as anybody. You know what I'm saying? So, go back to man. No, I'm going back to what? Right here, Charity Hospital. Right.
And them same people that telling you to go back wherever. All right, let me check where you from. You go back to Europe, where your shithole country was. You know what I'm saying? You came over here because we built this bitch and it's popping, so you came over here. Go back to your shithole country.
Go back to your shithole. No, we are Black Americans. You know what? You can take the African part off. A Black American, straight up.
Straight foundation. Up. We foundation. We built this shit.
Built this shit. We got buku inventors. Look them up. We got a whole bunch of inventors. You know,
it should have been more than that. They just couldn't do it. They were black, so they couldn't. They couldn't do it. Man, so whoever owned them got the rights to that.
And you know how they say Benjamin Franklin discovered electricity? I'm not sure about that. You know what I'm saying?
You need to question everything they got. Anything they got patent.
How we know
anything they got patent?
How we know he didn't push somebody down? He pushed little Larry down. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, black people weren't known as a human being at that point. So if they discovered something, it went to the master.
Yeah, definitely.
They couldn't go to a patent office and get that patent.
They couldn't get it. It was like they was gonna snatch it up. You know, and you was gonna give it up.
That's my shit. They gonna be like, yeah, I own you. That's my shit.
Man, black people, we great, man. We are great. Don't let them tell, man. Look, we great. They cheated.
Hey, man.
We great.
We'll be greater if we get that warrior mentality. Keep that warrior mentality. Then we could pat ourselves on the back after we done, baby. Let's go. We gotta keep our head down and swinging. Let's go.
This gonna be a fight, man. It's gonna be a fight, y'all. But you know, and we just gotta keep moving. And but the last thing I'm gonna say, the last thing that I seen, I told it to you. Somebody posted it on Facebook when a leader from that the Black Lives Matter movement, and he got confirmed. He got brought on to Fox, and the lady tried to inflict violence because that's what they brought him there for. If you say something kind of like sounds messed up, they'll love to bring you on TV to question you on that.
But not. Let's watch our words, though. It wasn't messed up. It's the American way. It's only messed up. They only try to paint it messed up because of black people. A black man is saying. But go ahead.
Yeah. They try to twist it. But don't.
Yeah.
Look, just hit them with their hard facts that they don't want. They run for them facts. Y'all are violent, very violent. Y'all.
They're the most violent. They're the most violent race on this planet. Easily.
Violent.
Hey, you know what I need y'all to do, people who are listening. Hey, I need y'all to listen to. I need y'all to go look up an author by the name of Neely Fuller. Neely Fuller. You ever heard of him, Ivory?
No.
Neely Fuller. His book is damn. Hold on, let me look at the name of his book. I read that mug about 8 years ago. Hold on, let me see. Whoa. Let me get the name, folks. Hold on. About to check it out. Watch this.
Neely Fuller. That's my first time hearing that name.
Yeah, Neely Fuller, dog. He has a book. Where is it?
What did he say? Did he say almost took out a whole race? Almost. Pretty much took them out. They took them out, did he? Took them out.
What are you talking about?
You know he was talking about they almost took out the whole race of Indians. I'm like,
oh yeah. But the thing about it is, let's be careful with that one. Indians are, a lot of them they consider like they look black to them. They were black people to them.
Yeah,
but then they were black. They had a lot of black ones. And then when the government, they try to separate the blacks away from the ones that look, red. So they separated them and made, oh no, y'all niggas black. Y'all not Indians. Y'all black. That's why the Seminoles and all them, that's what Seminoles mean, black. You know what I'm saying? So, but Neely Fuller, he got a book out called A Compensatory Counter-Racism Code. Compensatory Counter-Racist Code. No, this dude, he did some time in the military. He's not a scholar or anything. But he just a wise older dude that put this information out. No, when I tell you read this and you understand, and he helps you understand what racism and why it exists. Like racism and why it exists. Hey, bro, it's like it's set up. It's set up almost like a survival guide. You know, that's how the read is. It's like a survival guide. Everybody everybody need to go check that out.
So he keeping it 100% real in that book, like really
Real as real can get. That's the realest book. I ain't gonna say there's a lot of them. They got the Avoid the Machine, which is very, 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 very good. They got the Spook That Slip Set by the Door book, but this one is a coded book that tells you the codes of white supremacy and why it's set and why it's in place. And then he always asks the question of, what can we do about it? You know, he always asks, he gets you thinking on what could you do about it. Neely Fuller. Everybody need to go check out Neely Fuller's book.
Neely Fuller, check that out, y'all. Check that out.
Yep.
You know, and y'all already know, man, we come in every week. You know what I'm saying? Y'all thought we wasn't gonna come on because we missed Thursday, but you know, boom, boom, here we go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all check us out. And then Mark Breezy, he got his own little podcast that he's doing. It's called 15 Minutes. You can check that out on Spotify. He also got a YouTube channel, right? Or a page, right?
Yeah, YouTube channel. You can hit it. You can if you search 15 Minutes, hosted by Mark Breezy, and you'll check it out. You'll check out my page, and go ahead and like and subscribe on that joint as well.
Yeah, he got some good information on there. You know, like stuff you'd be like, I ain't know that. You know what I'm saying? So check that out. I got my thing I'm doing is called On Notice. You can check that out on YouTube. It's on that. That's actually on the Let's Run It with the CRB channel on YouTube. And everything that we do, we put on there. We're gonna be putting Mark Breezy stuff on there. A lot of stuff with Bino. But y'all know how it is. Just go on there and subscribe to all of the stuff, man. You know, we y'all people. We gonna be informing y'all. You know, letting y'all know what's up. And, you know, we're going to be talking about some sports and life, you know, brotherhood stuff, you know what I'm saying? And,
right.
You know, our black people, man. Y'all check that out. And,
yep.
You know, shout out to Javon JD. He was on earlier. He out there in Africa working. He couldn't make it tonight.
Right.
Feels good. He always working. And Mr. Man, you know, they couldn't be here tonight, so me and Mark held it down. Go ahead, Mark. What you got to say, baby boy?
Yeah, man. But yeah, check everybody out, man. Look, everybody go ahead, share and like and subscribe. All our content. We really appreciate y'all. We definitely here to put more information. If I could get more information out, the more I can, the more I'm gonna put it out. And I got an unapologetic way of thinking. So I'm not sorry about what I say if I offend anybody. That's just what it is. It's not a time for to be walking on eggshells or just, you know, or try not to hurt nobody's feelings. Man, look, we out here to get justice, and we out here to share this information, and we out here to keep it light as well. We gonna always keep it light. Because we brothers. At the end of the day, everybody in the comment section, but we, as far as the CRB, we brothers, and we gonna talk to each other a certain way. So, look, man, help us out and support us. Like and comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you'll be notified when we load something that's not Facebook Live.
Right. So, like I said, y'all check us out every week. We gonna get out of here, y'all. But you know, appreciate y'all kicking us with us. That's everybody's in the comment. All right, Sylvia, Antoinette, and Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else. We're gonna get out of here. Yeah, next Thursday though, look out for us. 9 o'clock. If we ain't doing it 9 o'clock, then we're gonna do it 9 o'clock the next day. But we're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So check it out, and look out for that. And we're gonna see y'all next week. You know what I'm saying? So peace, y'all. We out of here.
All right, people.